full of yesterday, piled up high. Your ashtray full of yesterday,
Popcorn Catalyst.
piled up high. Every cigarette a promise went up in the sky.
Dill Hole. Good. Dill Hole, what's the name of that song, man? Hey, Squirrel, I got you. What's the name of that song that y'all like? You and your better half there. It's Full Wave Wrecked again. It's something like In the Ghetto or something. What's the name of the song? I want to play it again. How about it, Dill Hole, Breaker? Can you hear me? Yeah, I see it. I can see it on this one. What's up, 333 in Ozark, man? Good to see you. Dill Hole must have froze down to his tongue. Must have froze. Up there in Canada. Yeah, that T-shirt there came from Popcorn 913 out there in California. That's an extra great T-shirt. I mean, I'm not trying to, kiss anybody's ass, but I mean, it's just a real nice 100% cotton. It's not no little lightweight friggin' thing, man. No, not Denise. Not Denise. It's the other one. Something in Midnight in the Ghetto that your better half said. It was something in the ghetto. This new guy, y'all wanted me to play it. I played it several times. That's what I'm trying to find. I can't remember what the heck his name is. 333 staying warm, man.
To empty chairs and a broken leg.
Hello there, Central Valley. Yeah, you only have to be 10% smarter than the decal, the thing. They are different. Ask Dill Hole, find your better half there and ask her what the song was that y'all wanted me to play about something in the ghetto. It's like a rap song with a guy singing and and a woman singing. Okay, 333, good to see you, man. I guess he made them in a style, that was for the relation to the group, Smell like a good whiskey. All right. Okay. Central Valley CB Radio. Take it easy. I'm going to check everybody out later on. Go to the channels. Waiting on me to play. Ashtray full of yesterdays. All right.
Yeah, ashtray full of yesterday, like it should. Long as it still smolders, I still could.
Let's see what we can do here. Yeah. That dude loves to smoke some cigars playing it. Yeah, but it's not that one, Dill Hole. It's another one. Something like that, but it's something ghetto or something. Y'all told me what it was.
One more night with the blues, same old song. Yeah, one more night with the blues, same old song. I tell myself I'm leaving, but I've been saying it wrong.
Do you remember? I don't feel bad now. That's a cigar smoking guy right there, boy. Like every promise I ever made that I never took. One more night with the blues sitting by my side. Yeah, one more night with the blues sitting It's a
by
spliff.
my side. They don't ask me nothing.
Probably got soaked it in some, some other stuff, soaked it in there and let it dry out. Shit. Yeah.
Every hour feel longer when you got nowhere to go. A love like I was passing never stayed too long. Yeah,
I got a deal for you, Dill Hole. If your better half can think about that and try to look it up and see, maybe you got a list of stuff that you played somewhere on the phone. I'll play Denise song. That ain't no big deal. I can erase that. I don't worry about them. One more night for the blues till the sky turns gray. All right. Tonight's supposed to be the biggest full moon of the winter. I forgot the name of it. They got names for all them things, Blood moon and new moon, old moon, harvest moon, all kind of moons, I don't see how you can even breathe. Took it out right back in, man. I watch him, see? Right back in again. He got one in his hand and one in his mouth. Watch it. He'll pull it out in a minute. He'll have one in his hand and already one stuck back. Not that way, the other way. This way, maybe. It's that other hand strumming that gets it.
Even broken men need a song.
The Spliff.
This my last midnight, I won't complain. If this my last midnight,
He pulled one out, then he had one right in his mouth, but he didn't see it in his hand. But this hand over here, he'll get it in a minute. Now watch it. It's right back in there again. Now watch it. He's getting ready to do it again. Watch it now. Still in his hand, that's in his mouth. Now it just fell out, you know. There you have it again. There you go. That's AI right there.
Long as they still talk, I ain't through.
This must be an older AI, you know, back whenever they couldn't figure out how to do fingers. They'd have like 6 fingers, 4 fingers. Now they're pretty tight. They're pretty tight. He's a spliff magician. Well, if he don't get cancer, I don't know, shit. Or COPD or whatever. Jesus. I bet his oxygen level is about 25%. He gonna get a computer virus? Yeah.
Nobody knows I'm still
It's
here.
popcorn again. Y'all see a little popcorn. He made those t-shirts. Gotta get you a t-shirt.
Nobody knows I'm still here.
Bud File's still here. Roundhouse still here.
Pass right by me. Like I never know. I learned how to disappear. Stand real still. I learned how to disappear. Stand real still. Some pains get quieter, but they don't get killed.
Yeah. Some pains get quieter, but they don't get killed. Yep. How about that?
That's all right. Yeah, nobody knows I'm still here. That's all right. Blues, sit with me gentle. Through the night. Shoes by the bed, got miles to tell. Shoes by the bed, got miles to tell. Every step I ever took rang like a bell. I spoke soft to the future, didn't reply.
Greasy food.
Yeah, I spoke soft to the future, didn't reply. So I talk to these blues. They don't ask why. Nobody knows I'm still here. I don't don't complain. Yeah, nobody knows.
Getting ready for the magic cigar now.
Don't complain.
Pretty quick here. We'll grab it out. You have one right in this mouth. You got, there you go. There you go. See? Magic cigar, man.
Inside the rain.
We're going to have one in his hand, one right there. See? There you go. Got it in his hand. Yeah.
I'm gonna breathe slow. Guitar stay near. I'm gonna breathe slow. Guitar stay near. So friends don't leave you. They just appear. If the world remember me, let it be the sound.
That dude needs an exhaust hood, man. Put a friggin' exhaust fan up there. Pull all that out of there.
A tired man humming.
You're killing 5 people in there with all that
Light go round.
secondhand smoke, you know.
Yeah, nobody knows I'm still here, but I do.
They say you can do a real short. I don't know how many seconds it is, and you'll be all right. I don't know, but sometimes it's not so. There's a write-up about that in YouTube Studio. It says talks about that, but all you have to do is go back and erase it, or you can switch it for another song from their library. They have a library of songs that they have. I use them a lot when I do videos. They're not, sometimes they're hard to find, but maybe not, Yeah. But in YouTube Studio, you can ask that question, and it'll come on there and tell you that there's really no amount of time that you can do that. But I see other people doing it. So went to a casino, came out smelling like cigarettes, had a headache. Yeah, I know what you mean, man. You got that nicotine rush.
I just stand outside.
Hey, there's Ken Carlock. How's it going, man? We're just talking about you earlier there.
Some doors teach you lessons. Keep you humble inside.
Yeah. They want him to go ahead and keep on smoking, Hey, they're burning his money right now. They're just happy. Probably getting a little closer,
Now I talk to the silence like a tired man should.
Yeah. My dad smoked, and my brother, one of them smoked. My mother didn't. I did for probably off and on 15, 20 years, Inhaling, welding. Yeah, we back. I said I was going to redo, and I just went right back live again. Took me about a minute. Yeah, I got this cable tied down now. I got it taped down to the desktop. for that camera. I've got to switch it out, put another cable on there.
Every step I take,
I'm hoping that's all it is, and not the outlet in the computer itself. But that's all right. If it is, I got something for that too. I got one of those blocks that you got all kind of stuff you can plug into it, and it's also got a 5-volt power supply to keep it from, you don't lose anything through it. HDMI, USB, USB-C, and I don't know what else. Yeah.
I'll wait my turn. Yeah, I don't knock no more.
Tobacco-free nicotine pouches, okay? They say you can stick them on your skin and like help you kill a bad cold. I don't know. Never tried one. Hey, Wild Turkey. What's up, man? Good to see you. Yeah, I'm glad you had a good night with the, radio stand. And that was, everybody get to know you. But if you'll, but it's all great. Hey, what's up, Gotham, over there in India?
If I pass by tomorrow, don't call my name. If I pass by tomorrow, don't call my name. I've been walking with these blues long before the pain.
Put some medical tape on your foot when sleeping and it cleans you out. Well, you try it, what the heck. See if it works.
Just a tired man.
Yeah, excuse me. Y'all hang tight. I got to make another water deposit. I didn't pay the water bill. I got to go pay the water bill. Hopefully my smoking man will still be smoking when I get back. The smoking man. Oh, hey, Ken Carlock, how about tell Full Wave Rex or everybody how you cut those designs out of that metal, like whatever you make, how you do it with a water jet or laser, or I know Wild Turkey uses a laser. Maybe he has all that. I don't know. Okay, I'll be back.
Coffee gone cold again. Steam fade fast. Yeah, coffee gone cold again. Steam fade fast. Like every good thing in my life turning to past. Cup rain on the table, circle of time. Cup rain on the table, circle of time. Traffic on call again, and I sip slow. Yeah, traffic on call again, still I sip slow. Some habits stay longer than people you know. Window crack open, morning breathing in. Window crack open, morning breathing in. Another day knocking, asking where I've been. I had plans once.
Made it back. Oh, I'm back's trying to kick my butt. Just sore, that's all.
Time drink 'em dry.
Let me catch up on this chat. There's Ben Hur. How you doing, Ben? I had to go downstairs for a minute. Good to see you there, Ben Hur. We got about probably 2.5, 3 inches. Someplace right around here got 4 inches, but it was enough to shut the roads down. I just missed you there. Oh, shit. Hang on. I just missed you. I went downstairs to get me a Diet Coke.
If today don't smile on me, I won't complain. If today don't smile on me, I won't complain.
Yeah, about 50 miles up the road towards Columbia, they had to shut the whole thing down up there. Every road up there was shut down. People upside down. There's on the internet in South Carolina, a freaking car turned upside down in the ditch just because it was flying down through there and lost control, you know. I hear you there, Ben. I call it the Cooper River Bridge. It's called the Ravenel Bridge from Charleston to Mount Pleasant. They had to shut that down. Then a couple of overpasses out there up the road. I'd have been right in it if I'd have been having to go to work. But I've done it before. One year, I think it might have been 2018, we had a bomb cyclone. They don't do any snow plowing around here. They don't have really. They may have, I don't know where they'd get them at. I never see them. They got road graders. They tried to use them before, but they don't work good. But it was real bad one year to where they had packed that snow down and it was in ruts, okay? And you're driving down through there, and if you don't watch out and you let that wheel get away from you, you go right on top of that thing and, you know, wreck or hit somebody, throw you in another lane over there. That was the only thing I didn't like. I wouldn't, you know.
Don't know what it means. Another cold Chicago morning. Crawl inside my dream. tastes like
David
sorrow.
said I went out midday on the side by side, and there was still a lot of ice on the roads. Yeah, okay.
Coffee tastes like sorrow. Smoke hang in the air. Whole house feel empty. Like love ain't never there. That last train out of Chicago, whistling low and slow. Yeah, the last train out of Chicago, whistling low and slow. Every mile it promised me.
Wild Turkey, you got to remember, he's from India. So, you know, I had to question him the other day, something about my husband. I said, no, I don't think so. But, you know, something gets lost in the translation. That better be what it is, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, I got to give him an A+ because, you know, I can't. They got like some up down writing, like scratching looking stuff, you know, backwards and all. And how you can read that, I don't, like hieroglyphics or something, you know. And then I couldn't go over there and conversate with anybody.
Always cool, always the same.
It's good to check somebody though to make sure that, you know, well, and, you know, somebody said something, whatever, you know, and then you would not say anything, and somebody would look at that comment and say, "Wow, Wild Turkey didn't even say anything about that. What's going on with Wild Turkey?" Not the guy that wrote it, but the guy that didn't say anything. That's weird, isn't it?
Feel like a goodbye fight.
Most of the snow at 3 p.m. melted, but definitely not all of it. Yeah, that's about the way it is here. There probably won't even be any by. Well, there's going to be some in the bushes and in the trees, you know. I know they're Wild Turkey. Everything's fine, yeah. I'm just talking.
Come on, so
11 degrees up there in Altoona.
come on, so guitar talk back me.
Let's see what's supposed to be. It's 26 here right now. Let's see what's supposed to be tonight. See full.
Just a space in between.
19, 18 degrees for low.
If I stay here tomorrow,
damn. Monday, it'll be 26 and 45. Then warms up, then Wednesday starts to rain again, and it'll get cold again. Right. 16 in the corn. You in a heat wave, be 30 tomorrow? Okay. Yeah, where's Fox Man anyway? Let me go get him. Let's see if I can get him. Well, Turkey said you hadn't been above freezing since January 22nd. Oh, my God. Cold spell for sure. Lots of ice on the Ohio River. I think it was last night. Yeah, maybe last night. Yeah. I went out there and took a couple of videos of the trees. And it was a neat effect. That light that comes on when you video light, it was catching the snowflakes falling. It looked like sparks, looked like fire embers coming down, but white, you know. So I named it Snow Sparks and put that on there as a short. But I thought it looked pretty good for myself that I did it. But I just want to take a picture of it's magnolia trees. I got 3 magnolia trees in the back here, and they were all snowed in. Not really bad, but looked like a Christmas tree with snow on it, you know.
Handshake in the lamplight, still feel that old tune. Handshake in the lamplight.
Yeah, it's called Snow Sparks. Y'all remember Roger Rabbit and the guy, that cop guy, robot or whatever he was? He would knock on the wall with a cane, shaving a haircut, and a cartoon couldn't stand it. They had to finish it. And at the end, he busted out of that damn wall and said, and 2 bits or whatever to finish the song. And that's when the guy grabbed him. Well, that's that's like Foxman. I messaged him on a Facebook Messenger, and right now he's like the shave and the haircut thing. He's got to come. He's got to come, man. If he don't, he'll bust wide open. You watch and see.
I paid my dues in heartache. Paid them one by one. Every wrong turn I ever took.
Now watch me be wrong for the first time with him.
Lead me to this song. Oh.
Where's that white cord at? Yeah, look out. Let's see, where are you? Maybe it's somewhere else. I don't know.
City home outside me. Same old time.
That's not
Chicago, keep on breathing. Even when I'm underground.
Keep on grieving, ain't when you're underground, man. Go ahead. You're a bad man. You can do that.
Don't you hang your head. Yeah, when the guitar goes silent. Don't you hang
Newfoundland's going to get hammered.
These blues was my gospel.
That's up there where Dill Hole is, I think. Somewhere around there.
I said.
Excuse me.
Drifting through the air. Harp cry like a siren. Drifting through the air.
Wagon Master has done it a couple of times there, and another guy that did it that I actually talked to him on it and on the video gate is what's his name up there in Maine, Radio Man. But anyway, Whiskey's got one. Wild Turkey. What the hell am I say Whiskey? Dude.
Leaning by the wall. Tell it I was grateful.
But anyway, he was out on his back porch when he first come out. And I was in there talking to him from down here, South Carolina. And I got on a video gate. He couldn't believe it because he was hearing me. That was the first time he used the mic. And it was pretty neat.
Let the silence play. When the guitar goes silent.
I've never had one myself, so I can't tell you. But Wild Turkey got one, and he'll help you out. Well, hey, Fox Man. Oh, shit. Oh, my God, Fox Man, Hey, Fox Man. He's something like a magician, like a jack-in-the-box, man. I mean, you just like pop up,
I'm standing where I left myself. Same place, different breath. I didn't run, I didn't hide. I just stepped back. Used to bend till I disappeared.
You have to hold it close to your mouth.
Call it love, call it fear. Now I feel my feet on ground, oh, pause, no sound.
I guess it'd be okay for, like, if you wanted to lay down or something in the bed and wherever you want to lay down at, or settle down, or get in the recliner, and then you wouldn't need to be out there, just be like casually using it. You wouldn't be hammering on anything, hammering away, That's what usually happens to me. I'll get out there for old radio night, and I'll have an old radio, that's not really that great. I mean, it's okay. It works and sounds okay. But the skip will be boiling out there, man. And I don't have my fighting radio, my setup that I use for skip, And then when I get it hooked up, it's all gone. But I was okay the other night, though. Like I say, I got the mini grass in there with, man, that was the loudest I've ever heard them.
Don't feel space just to belong. I learned being alone ain't wrong. If peace feels simple and plain, I'll keep it that way. If I look calm, it's earned, not given.
About to melt the dash, I hear you.
I walk through fire quietly and listen.
What does that Striker put out? About 100 watts? I don't know.
is all I carry forward. I'm prepared. I'm standing where I left myself. No need to explain. I didn't lose my way. I reclaim.
Yeah, I gotta start hooking up my other. Got a better camera over here. I got a couple of them. I gotta check that, make sure that one works. So I'll plug it in, burn up my computer. 80 watts, okay. Yeah, that's a good deal. I wonder if they got to work on a Striker. I mean, you know, the wireless mic, can it be wired on any radio? Well, Fox, man, you got the Cobra 139 XLR, I think you said, and that's just as good as, it's supposed to be one of the best ones there, even better than the Cobra 2000, you know.
Light touched the edge of buildings.
I was just wondering what it had to work. What is it that it had to do? Maybe if you didn't have it where you could do the channels on it, just use it as a remote mic and a speaker. I guess it's a speaker in it too. I don't know. Maybe not. Is a speaker in it?
I stopped expecting miracles on cue. I learned peace sometimes means
Cobra 39, but not XLR. Okay. Oh, it does have a speaker. Okay. Yeah. The Cobra 139 XLR, that, you know, is a 23 channel, I think, isn't it? And then they convert it to 40 channels. It's supposed to have one of the best boards in it at the time.
If I open both my eyes, I survive.
I used to didn't like those kind of Cobras like that. You know, I wanted just a radio, like a box radio. I didn't want one with a, you know, slanted face. And then they started putting them out with like a graphic equalizer and all that.
Some days fade, no shame. I don't label every feeling, let them stay.
Yeah, not me. I wish I had one, but I don't have any. I just got a Diet Coke right here. That's what this is. It's Whiskey Blues or something like that. I forgot. But that guy there, he was smoking away. Let me see if I can get something else on there. Let's see what else we can get here. Let's see here. Copyright. Let's see here. I'm looking. Got a Cobra 29. Old Snake radios, yeah. Newer style unit of 9A with a built-in amp, the Snake radio built, yeah. Meters are stuck, yeah, you can get that. You can fix that yourself. On that, I did it. I know you can do it. Just get some, fingernail polish remover doesn't have it in there, acetone. And if you go on YouTube, you probably already seen it. Mike's Radio Repair. He worked on one of my Cobra 2000s a while back, years ago, and one of the meters were stuck on it, and he's got a video on there showing how you take a toothpick and some acetone, put it on there, and do it like that. But what I did is I just went and bought, when I had I'll show it to you one day, that I've got it up there. Let's see if I can do it now. Let me check. Let me check, see if I can get it up here. A shot of that. My first one I got the meters, brand new meters from Barcat. That's it right there. It's got white meters, white background. It's got a different freak meter in it. And I don't know what else. But the Gamma Ray Graphics made me those. It's got 21 on it. He made me those meter face plates. But I got the meters from Barcat. And I took those old yellow lights out. They had made the other meter yellow. And so I took that out and I took the light, the bulbs out, and put LEDs in there. Yeah. Replacement lids. You make replacement lids? I didn't know. I have to check you out on that. I like to keep up with all this stuff, man.
Smoke whiskey in the night. My only friends that treat me right. She left me with nothing but a tab and a scar. Now I bleed slow cold in the back room bar. I don't want salvation, don't need the light, just give me some whiskey in the night. The bar clock lost its number, time don't mean a thing. My guitar's crying verses with a busted B string.
Yeah, I like a Galaxy Saturn. I've had a couple of them. I bought one when they first came out. I bought that. I had a PDL2 on one tower and an Avani Saturn omnidirectional, vertical and horizontal, antenna. I love that antenna. I had to hunt it down, and I found one in a warehouse. I don't remember where at, but I paid $200 for it. And the box had been opened, but nothing had came out of it. And that thing was great. It had like a Mako V5000, but a lot heavier. And it had the radials, extra radials on ground radials, and had a copper wire run all the way around them, except the last two. The wire turned in and went to your coax connection. And then you had your switch box, the same switch box you'd use on PDL2 and the Moonraker 4. I had one of them. Same switch box, just a slide switch, I'm not going to take no big amps. I don't remember how much I put in there, but I really didn't use it for that. I used it for switching radios. But I had also bought a Galaxy 44V at the same time for my mobile. Bought a bunch of Dave made stuff, and I had a bigger truck back then. I had an 86 Chevrolet C10 that I had all kind of amplifiers. Alternators on that thing. I still got the alternators, but my Colorado won't handle it. Won't turn those alternators. Oh, yeah, boy, you got to be so tight. Shit. Sorry about the thing. I'm trying to get it set there. I try to move something and it's all screwed up. Yeah, FM is stupid. The FCC tried to do that to England. To a British over there and other countries like that. That's why they put it in there. Yeah, I need to. I'm kind of scared to turn that loose. I've got one off of a Hummer H3, a 2006 Hummer H3. I've got the alternator off of one of them. It's almost 200 watts, 200 amps. And then I got the front seats out of a 2006 Hummer H3, brown, light brown, and dark brown leather. Got rid of those cheap daggum seats that was in there. And then, I got an extended cab. And it used to have a little dinky-doo damn center console. Well, when I got rid of that stupid damn seat, it was like a bench seat with a thing in the middle and another seat is just junk. Original seat. So I took that and I went and bought a center console from some junkyard up in Connecticut or somewhere up there, and that's in there. It's the same console that's used in a crew cab, Colorado, but I got it in a extended cab. Then I just got through last year putting new carpet in there. I bought it myself, and I wouldn't say it was easy. If you did that, it would be nothing. But I never really messed with anything like that. Kind of did with carpeting in a house, but not. Hello, Walker Custom. Yeah. Well, see, this amp that I got is the same as it's the H3 Hummer is basically the same as the Colorado up until a certain year, and they had the 5-cylinder. And that, you sell a 5-cylinder, that thing, hey, that 5-cylinder don't play, man. And but the alternator on it is mashed right on the side of the motor. There's no adjustment on that. And so without spending a whole ton of money, I just went and bought one off a 06 Hummer, and it was almost 200 watts. So I think I paid $75 for it. But it had been, the thing had been wrecked since it was brand new. And I said, man, that's a deal, 5-cylinder that, if you get them running right, shoot, they'll run, man. They got a lot of torque. I tow a John Deere front end loader and a box blade. Let's see, a 35-25 or 30-25. I don't remember anyway. On a like a 15-foot trailer behind that truck. When I do it, I don't do it a lot, but
Phoenix Energy. I look forward to you joining us at our next webinar where you can
get out of there. You don't have to have a V8 to do what you got to do. I was trying to, save as much money as I could on gas. I was driving over 100 miles a day, every day. That's just kind of getting there and driving around the job site or whatever, go get supplies or what's like that, and with that 86 I had that 350 in it that I had street and strip build. They just eat you up, man. It's 4-wheel drive. Shit. 3 alternators on there plus the one that you got to run the truck, eating up the gasoline. But I had a lot of fun with that truck. It went a lot of places with it and different CB get-togethers. And I'm happy with what I got. I can talk anywhere. And we're just talking to, anywhere. In my mobile, I can talk anywhere when I get conditioned. So I'm happy. Yeah. Yeah, the Colorado 07. Yeah. I think they're about the same. Now, I don't know what you might have had, the different engine. I don't know. You might have had a different engine there, Wild Turkey in 07. What did it have? They had one with a different motor in it. Of course, they had one with a small block in it too. You know, I wished I could have got that one of them. But, you know, hey, I don't want to race anybody. I just want to go somewhere. Your work truck had a 6-cylinder. Wow. Huh. Yeah. Yeah, I try not to give anybody any advice on anything to do with radios, you know. I just know what I do, and I don't, you know, I don't want to get anybody mad. Yeah, I don't know what those 7 Colorados had. I could look it up. Okay. Go on in. Damn it. Get out of there. Oh, good. Yeah, that's what mine is. Yeah. They had another motor. It was some 4-cylinder thing. Yeah. Mine's got close to 400,000 on it. I've had to rebuild the transmission, automatic transmission 7 years ago. What else? I put new tie rod, all new front end parts on it, the whole thing, everything. The torsion bars, I replaced them from a newer Colorado with only 20,000 miles on it. The ones I had was weak. And then I had a set of rear springs made out of Detroit somewhere for 1,000 extra pounds carrying weight. So I could use the trailer with the tractor on it without mashing the bed down on the rear end.
Right now,
oh crap!
a child is being diagnosed with cancer.
And
We cannot see.
And if you go out there and look now, you can see on the frame where it had mashed it down onto the rear axle. Come on, man. You just gonna have to be happy right there, okay? This coming year, I don't know exactly what date it's going to be, but it's going to be a 2-day event over at Wolfman CB Shop here in Laconia, Georgia, whatever it is, something like that. Outside of Atlanta, Laconia, there's another name for it. It just depends on what side of the street you're on. Down to Derail, his break. It's been 1 day, and it's kind of rough on me to drive that way just for 1 day, right? Because I have to stay in a motel at night, which I would do anyway. But I'd rather it be a 2-day, and that's what it's going to be this year. I've seen some hell of an amps there when I went the last time. I did a live show there, but the sun was so bright that it just whitewashed it out. So what I found out later was take a pair of regular sunglasses and put on the camera, and it's fine. I know they make filters and all like that, but I'm not using all that. I'm just using a regular speaker camera. All right. I know he'll like that. Derail and D-Win. Yeah. I want to get my shooting stars back up on this other tower I got. So I got my vertical beams, so I can get in better up there with Derail at the call-in show. I've made it a couple of times, but I want to be a little bit better. You'll have to post a secret view, a reveal, maybe without everybody knowing it, to see what that thing looks like, that wall plaque, or one you've already done, or, don't have to be that one. Great. Yeah, I won't go anywhere. It won't go anywhere. That would be nice. I tell you, that one with a D104, that was pretty good. How you made the color in there, I have no idea. DX1000, I don't know which one that is. You got a Palomar 225, but I don't know, DX1000, I don't know who makes it. Yeah, the Low Country Mud Duck Break is coming up in April in Walterboro, South Carolina. I don't know what date in April. I don't remember. But the flyers are everywhere. I'm going to be doing the walkie-talkie shootout. You know, anybody, we did it last year, and it was pretty fun. One, but about 4 of us that did it, and 3 of the walkie-talkies were mine. and Jed beat me one year, with my own walkie-talkie. I think I was using the Cobra HT30 or whatever. I don't know. And he had the old school. Okay there, Turkey.
Viagra.
Thank you. And
blood flow.
Yeah.
That's what you can physically perform, but they do nothing for.
Come on. Keep on playing. Text star 100. Okay. 1000. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you got your new coax? Okay. I like Texas Star, you know. I don't know about the newer ones. I know about the older ones, you know. Yeah, that was like a joke. Bob and Ray, as a group, and I should belong to it. The group of slow talkers, and Bob and Ray, you know, used to be on the radio, and I was there before my time, I guess, surely. And of course, it was way back before they had TV, or maybe they just different shows, you know, that they would do over the radio. And they've been on Johnny Carson and all that, and they've had their own shows. But it was a group of the slow talkers, and he was interviewing the other guy, and he would say one word and then wait. Then he'd say another word, and then he'd wait. And the guy finally got upset with him and started screaming the word out for him, you know. It's pretty funny. Bob and Ray, way back. They probably passed away by now because in the 80s they were up there in age. Oh, you talking about John Boy's up there in Florence? Okay. Yeah, I met them before. They came down to where was it? It was near Sumter. A Lady Sparkle's house with Cat House Mouse and Cat House and CK and man, I don't even know. Oh, Big Ben. Whole bunch of them, man, was up there. And they came down there and had a bunch of radios and stuff under a tent for sale. Lady Sparkle, she died. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she's dead. And Cat House, yeah, he was down in Puerto Rico or Hawaii. Yeah, he just got back from Hawaii. And, yeah. Yeah, I don't remember. She's been dead quite a while, man. 5 years or more, or maybe. not quite that long, somewhere. She was in bad health there for a while anyway, and Superman is another one up there, and Lone Wolf up that way. I don't know who all else was there. There's a bunch of them there. But that's where I first went up there, that I-95 truck stop. Off I-95, what was it? Anyway, real good name. And they had that chrome shop there. And the guy worked on radios there. And I said, man, this is great, you know. Chrome for your truck and radio too, you know. Truck Stops of America, that's what it is. To Sumter, you turn one way to go to Sumter, and you turn the other way to go to this other, where she lived. And you go back down to there. When I went there, people had just started getting cable TV, right? There was towers everywhere that they weren't using. Freestanding Ron towers, you know, with antennas, maybe not on them, you know, TV antennas. And they were there for the getting, you know. But I didn't have time to fool with it. Already had one of them anyway. I bought React when they closed down in North Charleston. I bought their tower and beams and rotor and control box and coax and signs and all kind of stuff I bought down there. But that tower was only, just the tower itself, like 40-something feet. Yeah. So watchmaker, an older guy, he's dead too. He said, hey, I got something I want to give you. He said, during a hurricane or something, a tree fell on my tower and bent the thing. But I've got 2 good sections over at my son's place. I said, really? I said, how much you want for them? No, man, you can get them. Wound up getting 3 sections. And that's what's on underneath that other tower, underneath that React tower. But I built a hinge plate, and I lay it down. I got a 12,000-pound winch. I got a 1-inch Monel propeller shaft that used to belong to my dad. He was building a boat. He never did finish it. It had a Henry J 4-cylinder in it, and he had a Monel steel propeller shaft built at the Navy Yard. I guess he paid somebody to build it over there. And anyway, that's what that and 1-inch galvanized pipe. I made a hinge, and it's sitting on a 4-foot wide, 4-foot deep with rebar in it pad. Then I got I think it's a 4-inch galvanized pipe on a pad, and it's got a, I think about a 3-ton pulley on it, and a 12,000-pound winch with a 3/8 chain and a binder going down to a power company screw in the ground guy wire. Ground clamp, you know what we call it. And yeah, and it's to that. You couldn't pull that out the ground if you had to. Okay, you got 50 foot of Ron 25, okay. Well, I know they want us, you know, hard to get them. Redbird. Yeah. Holy Ground plays on poem. Yeah, I don't remember Mystery Lady. This, hey, years go by and, I don't remember. Once in a while, I'll remember something like that. Seemed like I remember Redbird, but I couldn't be for sure. But yeah, Lady Sparkles had that voice, when she would come in there, and she had that country voice, and I used to love listening to her. Yeah, Superman, the Man of Steel. He was up there in Sumter. I forgot he was a short guy. He was real short. Thank you there, Ben-Hur. And we'll probably get out of here at 11 o'clock. Walker, if nothing else, I'll turn one of my silos in the tower. Yeah. That would be awesome. Well, let me tell you, I had to figure out a certain kind of angles. It wasn't in a tower. It was in not a silo, something like that. Oh, okay, Ben. It was something like that they had something to do with a coal storage over at the Navy Yard back in the 1979 or 80. That this was a storage, like a silo, but not huge. It wasn't that little. But anyway, it was all cleaned out. It was at the powerhouse. They made okay there, Wild Turkey. Take it easy, man. Sand away. Let Beach Ball know said hello. But anyway, I had to figure out how to measure that thing inside that round thing. Wasn't easy, but I did it somehow. Because we had to put a pump in there and pipe off the pump, and it had to be square, Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great. Get the one that's in the best shape, and then put it on that. I don't know how you get up there. Oh, good condition. Okay. What are they made out of? Some are made out of concrete blocks. I don't know what. Metal. Galvanized metal. Okay, Walker, have a good one. Ground Planes on a Pole, Wild Turkey. I had got you mixed up with Walker Customs because I didn't have my glasses on and I could see a W there. Oh, shit. Oh, one is blocked and one is old school forward. Okay. David Sparkles lived off Starks Ferry Road in Sumter. Yeah, I didn't know what thing. That tower that was there, I was there when they was putting that up. And I tried to tell them a little bit about it, but they didn't want to listen. A97. And they just had the daggum thing stuck down in the ground with some unistrut bolted to it on the legs. And the pit, they just had holes dug for each leg. And it was already full of water, and the thing was just there. And I said, man, that thing, you got to at least put some trailer tie downs in there, down in there if you're going to do it like that, and bolt them to those tie downs. That ain't gonna stay there. Next thing you know, blew it down. Thank you, 97. How's the snow on your end up there? Might be because her daughter, she was working at a what you call it? Shoot, restaurant up there in Sumter. The bottom. Yeah, room at the bottom, yeah. Stairway to the inside to the top, yeah. A spiral staircase. Lots of snow in Boston. Cat house. Well, like I say, when I went there years ago, on the side coming from I-95, I turned to the left, okay, and went down that road and then turned and went somewhere else. I don't know. But right on the right-hand side, half the houses down through there had those Ron 64, whatever, the freestanding tower like I got. But they were everywhere. I could have got a dozen of them, but I didn't want them. I mean, I didn't want to have to come way up there and do all that, you know. And to me, unless you got those laying down on the ground, they're not as easy as the other one to take apart. It's hard climbing on those X braces like that, you know. But now, if I was going to do it and do it a bunch of times, and I couldn't lay the tower down, I would have already made steps on one side of it, you know, out of angle iron. Just got to take and put a piece of, 2x2 angle iron and just drill holes in it and drill right into the tower and put them ever so often right up through there so you can put your foot on that instead of trying to stick your foot in there in that V and tearing your damn foot up, you know. '97 said, looks like 1978, 4 foot each side of the path. Yeah. My wife just got back from Syracuse like a week and a half ago or so. And she sent me pictures that, you know, it would look, the snow was way to hell up there over the top of her, you know, on the side. But in the yards, it wasn't that bad. It looked like maybe 10, I don't know. It looked like it was melting, but they sure had it piled up on the side of the road, you know. But she got snowed in at Syracuse Airport. She's supposed to arrive here at 11 o'clock that night. And 6 o'clock the next morning, we were walking in the door. And I mean, I was worn out, man, and she was too. Having to sit on that friggin' plane, babies crying and all, you know. I said, I asked her, I said, did you have any babies crying on there? Oh, yeah, this one little girl, I felt so sorry for her. I said, really? You know, I'd be like, shut up, man, you know, to the kid. I probably wouldn't. I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it. My screaming kids is over now. I mean, I don't, you know, even my grandson, hey, I told him I'm not, my last grandson, I had 2 before him. Now I got 2 great grandkids, you know, but they live in West Virginia, so I don't have to listen to them scream. just like sideband, I've got to where that bothers me sometimes. Certain kinds of sounds on there, it starting to irritate me, And now I listen to Radio DX1, and hell, his sideband sounds friggin' better than my AM does. People come in there. I mean, you don't have to. You're here, Donald Duck and all that, and every one of them sound like they're, dead on the money. And that's weird. That's not like the way it is on mine. I got to tune back and forth. Mainly, it's pretty close to 12 o'clock. But even on that Lafayette SSB 140, you still have a little trouble sometimes tuning them in to get where you really sound. They couldn't, no way they'll sound like his does. I don't care what you do. You can still hear that sideband sound in there on any one I've got. Ranger 2950, any of them. Yaesu FT101E, 101E, all of them. So I want to ask him, it must be that SDR doing that, but, I don't know. I was thinking about getting one of them, but grooving out is what you'll be about. All right. Is the music loud enough there, Boston? I know you have a certain threshold. Look at it. What's it? Damn. I'm going to get rid of this dude there.
I would forward to you.
Shit. They don't even killing me with these ads. Let's see here. How about the sound? Is it loud enough? Because the speaker, the microphone is way up there. Nobody's awake. Guten Tag. That's me sliding in the chair. $97. You needed to get in on the shout out wheel, man, and try to win something. Give away a mobile amp last night from Torpedo Heat. Give away the custom made radio stand for to hold 3 radios from Flathers Creations, Wild Turkey. Going to be giving away a mobile sideband radio this Saturday, and possibly something else by somebody else. We'll see. I was going to try to do 2 wheels at one time, but I just said no, it's too much at one time. Okay, I got to go get some more water. Why don't you bring more than one water when you come up here? That way you won't have to go down and get it. Okay, I'll do that. Hey, David. Yeah, cool. You fell asleep. Okay. All right. Be right back. I need to stand up anyway. I need to like be like a bat and hang up in a. Oh, you missed last night? Okay. I may do another giveaway other than the 4K giveaway. We'll see. It's a lot to do. It's like, oh no, it's nothing. You don't have to do nothing. Okay. Be right back. Uh-oh, something happened. No, it's okay. It's still going. Didn't say anything for a minute, I thought. Went and got the water. Had to let some water go, you know. And now I'm back. Let me get my glasses on. I can't see without them. Let's see. Grandpa Munster's a bat, yeah. Hanging up, man, hanging up. Yeah. Uncle Fester, yeah. Catalyst, hit one for me, man. Hey, 320. Greasy food. Greasy. Sorry I didn't see you. If you're gone, I didn't see you. Let's see here. Halo there, three-wheeler lover. How you doing, three-wheeler lover? You all right? Your fireplace, burning wood and soft music. Yeah, that's the best, man. I got this right here. Little package. Crush. We'll put it in my glass, my bottle of water I got right here, see? How's it going there in three-wheeler? Yeah, we just chilling out, man. You know. Pissing off YouTube. They already had me on probation already. One time they had to, some Karen or Darren or whoever the hell it was turned me into YouTube that I was had some X-rated material on my channel. Oh hell. It would have been okay if it was a dude being, on there like that, but it was a woman in a bikini. It was a friggin' bikini she was holding in front of her. That's all it was. You couldn't see nothing. But oh man, the blue hair went to town on me, man. They said, well, you're on probation for 90 days and you gotta go to this sensitivity class. And you can't go live for 2 weeks, and if you do this again, you'll be terminated. And oh shit, I said, for that damn thing, I said that's not even nothing. So I went to the little dumbass school thing online. Every answer anybody could answer the thing, You know, they anybody could answer those questions. There's multiple choice, and they already had it leaned to which one it was. They already had described the damn answer. All you had to do is just click on it. Hey, Celio. Anyway, so when I got off probation with the damn thing, I graduated from YouTube sensitivity school. So I took that same thumbnail, that's what it was, a thumbnail of a girl holding a bikini in front of her, but you couldn't see nothing, and put that on the center of the shout-out wheel. They never caught it. And then I was kind of thumbing through YouTube one day, and I said, let me kind of look around and see what's going on. And I went to this one, and I swear, I hope no ladies are there. You have to excuse me. But there was a girl sitting there with no pants on, right? No underwear on. And whatever it was up in there, you know, looked like, you know, a little dark side up in there, you know. So I thought, what the hell is this? It was Brazilian wax. And I'm thinking, oh, wait a minute now. This woman can sit there with no pants on, no underwear on, and you right there pointed at you, and you don't, that's okay. But I had a girl in a bikini with it, you know, and that's pornographic, not pornographic, but sensitive. It was, you know, but I thought to myself, yeah, if it had been some dude up there with a damn bikini on, it'd have been okay with y'all damn people, you know, but that's just me. That's just me. So don't pay no attention to me. I got this right here too. This is Jack Daniel's jerky. Yeah. You know, the thing now is to see these weirdos that they wearing friggin' high heel shoes and all that. Man, look, where were they at when I was growing up? They would have got beat down. Your ass wouldn't even got you wouldn't even got out your house with that shit. And you're gonna walk down the street now. I'm sorry. They had to kick the, you know, we lived over there in a daggone like a bad, poor area. They had the Garco company that made asbestos linings for brake shoes. Imagine that. That's what this whole place was, a company-owned place, okay? And these people they owed the company store. They lived in their houses. They bought stuff at their store. They were paid with tokens to buy from the store. I've been in two places like that, one in North Charleston and one down in near Valdosta, Georgia at Remerton, Georgia. Remerton Cotton Mill had their company town. And we didn't live in one of those, but we lived there. They were white, you know, clapboard wood, different sizes. Whenever you'd have some supervisor, somebody that they worked a little bit harder and got a little bit more out of him, and he had about 4 kids. Well, he may nail on some kind of friggin' addition onto the side of the house, you know, to give him more room. But normally, it's like a shotgun house, you know. You open up the front door and you got rooms on either side of a hallway, you know, and a little front porch. But we lived down at the end of the street at just the beginning of this thing, and we lived in a triplex, 3 doors on this concrete walkway thing. It went, you know, on the ground at one story. That's where we lived at. Me and my first wife. But when I left South Carolina, I went down there. And I thought, man, this is a perfect place. You know, this place is surrounded by a town, but they don't have no jurisdiction in here, you know? And there's a police chief there, a sheriff in this one little town. And the mill is not going to let him arrest anybody and put him in jail. They got to come to work the next damn morning. Now he might lock them up till they sober up or whatever like that. But hey, they got to be at work Monday morning, you know. And they're not shutting that mill down, that cotton mill down. They're weaving, you know, cloth or whatever. Oh shit. Hang on. Walker said, I remember that Game of Thrones show. Oh shit. Had all kinds of dudes, sausages in it. Yeah. Once in a while, a couple of nips, but not one damn kitty in the whole series. My wife liked that show, so I had to watch it. Yeah, I know about that. And David said, I still got to get this talk to the chat to talk. I can do it. I just got to spend time, and I got to be careful though. I don't know, you know, if somebody can say the wrong thing, what the hell? Let them do it. You know, I trust everybody in here, you know, just no politics or talking about the ABC people too much, you know, or anything else. It's just like they got that AI thing just sitting there like friggin' trapdoor spider, you know, and they don't do it right away. When I go to put this video in there, they watch this thing for 24 friggin' hours, going over it and seeing if there's any copyright violations, any words or any secret codes that they can dig out. And then, if it's okay, they'll have it there. It'll be there anyway. It'll be there for people to watch, but they're still checking it out. And then you'll see where they put on their copyright. You know, so you click on that, then this other little thing jumps up there, and you click on that, and you go over there, and it lists the songs that you have played. And it's not a strike. It's just a copyright notice. They call it, I don't know if it's a violation or whatever the hell it is. Anyway, it says this does not affect your channel at this particular time. But you know, because I don't monetize anyway. But and then some of them I've had blocked in Russia. It's blocked over in BF Egypt. Okay, I don't care, you know, so I go ahead and erase them. That they're scared of them for some reason. I'll get them out of there, you know. It could be just some little short song. And you know. But anyway, I want to get that chat to talk thing. I was asking this one guy, he had never even heard about it. And he acted like he didn't want to try to listen to me about talking about it. You know, just trying to make it better. Tommy Temper, He's up in Canada, and he does an awesome show. He's got all kind of, TVs that he's watching, different things, and, whatever it is, the news or something going on or whatever. And then his chat will talk, and he's got it to where sometimes a man will say something and then a woman will say something, pretty neat. So anyway, I was trying to explain to this guy about that. And he acted like he didn't want to hear about it, and he didn't want to do it. It wasn't nothing. It was just stupid. It's just about the way I felt he's thinking. So then a couple of weeks later, I go on there and talking to him, another guy. Oh, hell, he jumped right in there and started telling me about how I didn't know how to do it and how easy it was and all like that. And I said, well, did you get it? Oh, no, but it's real. If I wanted to, I could. I said, okay. Yeah, that'd be good there, Walker Custom. Hello, lady in red. How you doing? What I got? Is that teriyaki? Can't see a damn thing. Anyway. I hear you. I just got some water with some grape stuff put in there. Shake it up like powder. And I'm eating this little dude here. This Jack Link's teriyaki. Yeah, teriyaki. Can't see the teriyaki. It's right there, though. Okay. Yeah. It has to be the teriyaki sweeter than the regular one. That's why I like it. You said only one guy who uses software, King something. He's a big guy on YouTube and does workouts and other stuff. Okay. I'll have to check it out. $25 degrees right now in South Carolina where I'm at. Let's see. Going to go down to 18 degrees tonight. Tomorrow will be 27 and 44. And then Tuesday it'll jump up to 42 in the morning. and 55 in the afternoon. 18 tonight. Damn. That's when you start busting pipes. 17 and 18. I used to fix a lot of them, but I got tired of crawling under houses. I said, that's it. No more of that. Get somebody else. Cam 89. Right. Okay, Catalyst. Expander Kid, okay. All right. Have a good one. Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, I was going to cut off at 11, but I'll stay in here for a few more minutes. I got some snail mail that I need to take care of. King Live 2025, okay. Thank you, Catalyst. I'm going to sit here and stretch my back for a minute so I can't read the chat, so I'm here. There you go. Yeah. Tell you, sit too long looking at that computer, man. Get you. Got a lot of stuff I got to do tomorrow. Still finishing up, doing some repairs to some cabinets in the kitchen. Just a little small thing here and there. It been snowing and all. It got more snow on the daggum porch than it's in the yard because the snow was blowing. And you think, well, how could that be possible? Well, I mean, it's a smaller area. It's like the hood of your car seemed like that the top of your car gets more snow than what's on the ground. I don't know. But it was blowing straight over here up the steps onto the back porch. And it's covered. The porch is covered, with a roof, And I went out there and looked, and I said, "Yeah, look at this stuff, man, on the friggin' porch." And I'm thinking, look at those steps, man. I got to go down those steps. But it was good. I just went and, drug my heel down the back of the face of the step and smashed it into that step below. Didn't try to walk fast or nothing, It did good. You sure don't want to slip and fall on those sharp edged bricks on that step of mine. I mean, I can feel one of them now trying to go in my back. You know, dude, hit that sucker wide open and smash into that edge of that brick right on your spine. God, you'll be hurting for a while. Yeah. I was watching some on Facebook of people falling down the steps and whatnot, you know, and hey, falling up the steps is one thing. Falling down, you have a Chevy 2500 van? Wow. 2015 F-150 Lariat to put back together. Okay. The oil burner's been acting up. Yeah. Is it a one like Torpedo Heat has that lays down and you fill it with kerosene? Oh, yeah. I hear you, Lady in Red. Yeah, it's no fun, man. The oil burner. Oh, I got you. Y'all got a tank outside. Use that oil, and you got like a heater there that's stuck in the back, and it shoots that fire out. Oh, I hear you. Yeah. Yeah. I know what you got now. Those oil burners are a pain in the butt. I used to have, actually it's my dad's, and he never really worked on them too much. I did, and when I was doing pipe fitting, and we had to do boilers and whatnot like that, and I never really actually messed with them to work on them, but I hooked piping to them, okay, to them and from them or whatever, you know. Of course, you had to have your oil line going in there. Some we took out and put natural gas to a different burner. I don't remember if we pulled them out and did it, but I know I hooked them up. But a friend of mine, an old man, actually, he would probably be, let's see, in 1980, he was close to 70, and he was a pipe fitter, and his brother was a plumber, and they had worked for one of the oldest and well-known plumbers and company in Charleston. So when they went out of business, they came to where I was working at. But that guy, he knew all about those burners. He was more of a boiler man. He would, could take those boilers apart, get that asbestos off of there, take and get a gantry crane and take those sections of that boiler apart. And it would have that big old damn nipple in the top, but it wouldn't be threaded. It'd be pressed in there. That was a hell of a job, man. Okay, there, Lady in Red, have a good one. Hello, Warren Scott. Thank you for coming in there, Lady in Red. Yeah, I'm just running my mouth over here, not even looking. Oh, it doesn't like to consistently run. It'd probably be something easy to find out because those things aren't that complicated, you know. I bet you could go on YouTube and find a dozen videos. Somewhere I was going to tell you, I had a book on them. My dad was a master electrician later in life. First, he had the TV and radio shop. He used to work for a company down in Louisiana called Rose Radio, and they were installing radios in cars back then, big old tube type radios, you know. This is like in, might have been after World War II or before, I don't know. But anyway, and then he had the TV shop, and after that, he went into construction, and but anyway, he had a book on that thing. He had it, I guess, because he had to wire it up or whatever. But that's the way he was. He'd like, if he had to, you know, change the spark plug on the car, he'd have a book on that. But then he would have how to redo anything on the car completely. He wouldn't just stop at that, you know. I never paid any attention to it too much because that was more or less a phased out thing about the time that I got involved with anything like that. They were changing out to you know, gas, natural gas. But yeah, we had one of those in our house when I lived in downtown Charleston. It was a tank outside. No, you know, it was under the house. They had put it under the house and bricked it in there. That's right. And then we had a floor furnace. You had to be real careful when you step on that friggin' grate because that sucker burned them waffles on the bottom of your feet. Yeah. Hello. I'm going to call you 4040. I have no idea how to pronounce your name. Are you from the Philippines? But I'm glad you came in. I'm going to call you Lynn. It looks like you got Lynn Joy. I don't know, but I'm going to call you Lynn. How about that? We're just here in South Carolina. It's 26 degrees. Had snow the other day. It's melting now, but it'll be down to 18, 19 degrees tonight in the morning, early morning. I misspelled Philippines, so I couldn't see. I got this other thing going over here. Are you in the Philippines over there, Lynn? Oh, good. Okay. Yeah, when you typed MISO, I knew I'd seen that before. I go over there to Fred. Thank you. I try to get it copyright free. We'll see. It says it is, but they don't, sometimes they don't, they do what they want to do anyway. Fred Farrell and Ian living in the Philippines. I go over there to their channel some. And Rona and so I don't know everybody, man. I do, but well, I hope you subscribed, and I'll check you out in a little bit there. I guess I'm going to go ahead and go to 12 o'clock, and I'll be done. It's morning over there where you're at. Let's see, it's probably 11 o'clock in the morning, 11. Is it 11 a.m. there? No, maybe 10. I don't know. I used to know. Yeah, I'm going to be able to getting out of here at around, in a pretty good little bit here in a little bit there. See, got to do a lot of checking emails and stuff like that before I go to bed or go lay down anyway. Yeah. Where'd that Whiskey Mobile go? Oh, there he is at the top up there, I think. Yeah. He was going underneath the overpass just now here. Might be coming to my house. Yeah. I doubt that. He wouldn't even know how to find it. That'd be great. He'd be welcome to come, man. I'd rather him wait, though, and go to the Low Country Mud Duck break in April. And that way he'd see everybody, Just see me, maybe one or two other people, but it's hard to get them out, just to spur the moment. Like, Whiskey picture. Oh, okay. I got you. Yeah, it'd be like, I'll be in the house, right? And here comes Whiskey Mobile. I don't say nothing. I don't do anything right away, and all of a sudden, Damn. All right. Who is it? Whiskey Mobile. Who? Whiskey Mobile. What are you doing over here? Oh, I saw your video, man. Shoot. I said, well, come on in. You know, coming in, clop, 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 clop. Yeah. And, yeah, man. How's it going? Oh, I'm all right. Yeah. Where does he live at, Popcorn? North Carolina? I don't know. North Carolina? Oh, in Tennessee. Yeah. Where my family's from. He's probably Ken the Fox Man. Who knows? You know? But I don't know how that could be. A Fox Man, he's lived everywhere there is. It's like if you had a chess board and you had Fox Man, you'd have him on every daggum square on that friggin' board, man. He's been to Puerto Rico, Spain, Tennessee, Florida. He knows about the Florida Trails or Gator Trails, whatever the hell it is. And it's unbelievable. It's unbelievable. I'm not doubting him. I'm just that's great, you know. They lived in Texas too. I don't know. I don't know if he lived in North Carolina now. That I know he. Don't think he said he lived in South Carolina. He may have. I might have to do some more checking on that. What Fox Man should have done, of course, he wasn't able to do it then, but if he could go back in time, get him some stickers made up and go to all those cities and stick them on a telephone pole. And, you know, and then come on back to the future again, you know. And everybody be watching you. Oh, shit, I got a low battery, brother. Not good. Well, I'm going to have to get out of here, man. I got a low battery. Let me check and see if I got the T-shirt still here. Let me get it all nice and set up, you know, before I reveal the T-shirt of the year award. And, oh, yeah. Hold on before you go. I'll show you the thing here. All right, come on, shut up. Here we go. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Wonder why that's like that. Yeah. But that's the Fox Man. Damn. Popcorn 913. Popcorn 913, man. Yeah. I don't know what happened to the light here. Hang on. There you go. Doing a slack, you know, cheat the light. Let's see, I got that. I got to move that now because that's trying to blind you. Okay, I almost knocked that down. Do I need that on? Nah, that's good enough. Anyway, these are the decals. And Popcorn told me that, I don't know, I've got the tape measure here. Hold on. Okay. Now that's 2.5 right there. Okay. He said get down to 1 7/8. I see it right there. And then you lick it and you get high. But I hadn't done it yet. And I don't know if it's on every one of them. It didn't tell me. Maybe you lick them all, and then if you get high, it was good. Okay. Here is the T-shirt. This is the T-shirt here. That's the back. Dirty diaper right there. Oh shit! I'm looking at the thing, and look, this is what blew me away right here, man. I've never had this. Like, I bought something at the friggin' Trump Tower or something, you know. Got this inside as a label. I mean, that right there is a lot of work just to put. I've never had a shirt with that. I never had. I've heard of custom made clothes that they would put, but I think it was a sewed on label. This is a, made label on there, and whatever, however they do it, screen or whatever, But this is a real heavy duty cotton shirt. It says it right there. 100% cotton right there. See it? But anyway, that's awesome. I mean, I'm not any more experienced wearing clothes than anybody else. But I know a good T-shirt there when I see it, so I'm going to leave him right there. Still drifting down. Yeah. But that's going to be the show for tonight. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. Yep. And appreciate y'all coming in. And we'll do it again. Take care. Take care. See you later. I'm just going to put down here GN. See ya.